Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, paisanos, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a ridiculously fun kind of mob crime flick lined up for us. It is Duke Mitchell's 1974 cult classic flick, Massacre Mafia Style. And from a title like that, you know it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So let's jump right into the madness. Here is Massacre Mafia Style. Massacre Mafia Style is an outrageous crime drama thriller with an emphasis on mafia mayhem and over-the-top violent mob hits. Essentially a character piece, the production thrives on its central and unorthodox director and star Duke Mitchell, as we watch his rise through the fictional ranks of the mafia in splendid bloody fashion. Silly, sensational, and surprisingly sincere, Massacre Mafia Style is a wild ride to say the least, and a cinematic romp that is anything but typical. The film follows Mimi Maselli as he travels to America in order to shake up the now stagnant mafia and make a name for himself. Ruffling the feathers of both the ruling mob bosses and the pimps and pushers of the crime world, Mimi must do everything he can to stay on top of the food chain, even if that means killing every last person in his path. Can Mimi overcome the obstacles and become the top don of the mafia, or has he bitten off more than he can chew? Duke Mitchell takes on the larger-than-life role of Mimi Maselli, the aspiring mafia boss who will do anything to rise to the top of the pack. Extremely heartless yet strangely sympathetic, Mitchell does an outstanding job in fleshing out this complex character that is both power-hungry yet fixated on tradition and family values. The dichotomy of his performance is a shocking one to say the least, especially when most of the film is filled to the brim with wild sequences filled with over-the-top violence and peculiarly acted performances. Mitchell's efforts are greatly appreciated, and a wonderful additional flavor to this spicy cinematic meatball of a flick. Assisting Duke Mitchell in this zany mafia tale of insanity is an equally enthusiastic cast of strangers, crime bosses, and hitmen, all running and gunning in this crazy crime world of Massacre Mafia Style. The heavy hitters and ludicrous performers of this bloody tale are Vic Caesar as Jolly Rizzo, Mimi's right-hand man and steadfast friend on his rise to take over the mafia. Cara Peters as Liz, a stunning beauty and Mimi's main squeeze who loves him through thick and thin. Jimmy Williams as Super Spook, a powerful pimp from the projects who stands in Mimi's way, threatening his rise to power. And finally, Fred Otash as Bones, a family friend and mafia boss who's conflicted by Mimi's rash approach on handling the crime syndicate. Everyone does a fine job with the material, as they match Duke's odd yet sincere bipolar performance and enthusiastic representation of this unusual mafia-centric world. As you've probably already picked up, Massacre Mafia Style is a ridiculously strange crime flick with a heavy emphasis on over-the-top mob action and a bizarre, tender-hearted central core. It's a complexly weird beast to say the least, but one that thoroughly entertains throughout its entire runtime. From zany over-the-top massacres to long-winded monologues of scene-chewing goodness, the film jams it all in, and it's all performed in tremendously cheesy style, yet honestly performed, making for an off-kilter experience that always keeps you on your toes. Often hilarious and always entertaining, the film really is an enjoyable experience of unbelievable moments that you can't truly believe is happening. From long drawn-out montages of deliriously funny mob hits, to stupendously extensive monologues of family and tradition, The production is filled to the brim with unforgettable cinematic sequences that genuinely pull you in with ludicrous abandon. If you enjoy low-budget movies with unexplainable charm and attitude, then this particular flick has that magic recipe which hits all the right spots. It's weird, wacky, and violent, and totally bizarre, making for a cult classic that honestly entertains on all levels. In the end, Massacre Mafia Style is a Godfather-esque low-budget masterpiece that has a whole hell of a lot of heart and an overabundance of charm and bloody memorable massacring mafia moments. Hey, and there you have it, guys. That is the fabulously entertaining and just ultimately fun crime boss mafia flick, Massacre Mafia Style. Just outstandingly fun. First time watch for me recently, and really love the ludicrous of the picture. Just fun all around and amazing characters. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.
We lived in love. It was paradise when you cared.